In this video, we'll learn to create a light bulb like this. So let's dive in. To create this program, we'll be using following JavaScript statement, methods, functions, and events. So let's start with our HTML. First of all, we'll create a div with a class container inside our body tag. And inside this container, we'll create another div called light and cap. After that, we'll create a switch for the on-off and we'll give it an ID called power. Now our HTML is done. It's time for our CSS. First of all, I will use universal selector and add padding 0, margin 0 and box sizing border box. After that, I will use our body selector and change the background color to, let's say, RGB. You can use any color you want. If you see our output, it is looking like this right now. Now let's create a light. So for that, I will use our dot light selector and add width, maybe let's say 100 pixel and height 100 pixel, and background color, I'll give the same background color. So I'll copy it and we'll give it a border with 1 pixel solid purple, and here you can see it is looking like this. I want this light to be here exactly at the center of the web page. So for that, we can go to our body selector, add display flex, justify content center, align item center, and we'll add height 100 VX. Now our light bulb, which is not exactly a light bulb, is in the center. So let's complete our light. In our dot light selector, I will add a border radius with the value 50% to create a circle. After that, I will use the dot cap selector, give the width of, let's say, 40 pixel and height, let's say 30 pixel. Now I'll give it a background color of black. Here you can see it is here now. Now what I will do is I will add position relative and we'll give bottom 5 pixel and left, let's say 30 pixel. Now it is looking like a bulb. Now I need to move our switch somewhere here. So for that, I will use our power ID, and inside it I will add position with the value absolute. I'll add bottom 150 pixel. Yep, it is in a place now. Now let's create the light on effect. So for that, we'll go to our HTML document, and inside this div with the class light, we'll add another class called light on. After that, we'll go to our style sheet again, use our light on selector, and we'll add background color to, let's say, RGB. You can use any color you want to make your light bulb. Now what we'll do is we'll add box shadow with the value 0, 0, let's say 20 pixel and color maybe white. It is looking like this now. Now again, I will add another value with 0, 0, 30 pixel and color. This time I will go for different color, let's say this one. Yep, it is getting in shape. Now I'll again add another color, the value 40 pixel and again same color. I'll keep doing it until I'm satisfied. I guess I have created the light on effect on our light bulb, and our CSS part is partially done. Now it's time to go to our script file. So first of all, I'll use let and create a variable called light equal to document dot query selector, and we'll select our dot light. Now after that, I'll create event listener for our button. So for that, I'll use document dot query selector and select our button with the ID power, and we'll add event listener to this, and the type will be click and the function will be power. Now let's go to our HTML document and remove this light on class from our div and link our JS to this HTML document. After linking our script.js file to this document, we'll again go to our script.js file, and now we'll call the function power, and inside this function we'll use if condition. If light dot class list contains light on, then light class list should remove it, else add light dash on. I guess now our light should function, our button should function, and here you can see it is working. But the animation is not that good, so for that we'll go to our style sheet, and inside our dot light selector we'll use transition box dash shadow, let's say 0.5 second, and background color same 0.5 second. Now here you can see the transition is smooth. The light on and off transition is smooth. Now let's create something to style our on off button. What I'm thinking is I will remove this on off from our button and we'll only give off text. After that I'll go to style sheet, and inside our power ID selector I'll give it width of, let's say, 50 pixel and height same 50 pixel, and border radius 50%, background color red, border column none, color white, font dash weight bold. Yep, it is looking good now. Now let's make our button functional as well. So for that we'll go to our script.js file and create another variable called button, and we'll select our button using power ID. After that we'll go to our if else statement, and inside the if statement we'll add button dot style dot background color is equal to red. Now I'll copy this and add this to our else statement and change the color to green, and here you can see our button color is also changing. I also want to change the text inside here. So for that what we can do is we can go to our else statement, button dot inner HTML is equal to, we can add on. Now our button text will change when it is clicked, but again here you can see it is showing on, it is not changing to off. So for that what we can do is we can go to our if statement and add button dot inner HTML is equal to off. Now our button should function properly, and here you can see it is working. If you want the source code, you can go in the description of this video and check our GitHub or our website.